Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller, and welcome back to some more of my Pokemon Scarlet walkthrough. In the previous parts, I continued to explore the Blueberry Academy, and I caught all sorts of Pokemon. And in addition to catching all sorts of Pokemon, I caught not one, but two shiny Milcery. And I took one of those shiny Milcery and evolved it into a shiny Alcremie, and then I put that shiny Alcremie into my team right over here. It's basically a recreation of the shiny Alcremie that I used to use back when I was competing back in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And this way, this recreation is a little more fun to use because it's not level 100 and perfectly EV trained, so hopefully it'll give me a bit of a better challenge as I proceed to go back through the Indigo Disc DLC here and now. So I have this shiny Alcremie here. It doesn't look like it's shiny here on the little menu screen, but if I go into this screen, you can see that it is a shiny Alcremie with the flower suite. And speaking of sweets, in between the previous parts and now, I actually went and grinded against more Milcery. Let me rephrase that sentence. I went and battled against a bunch of Milcery, there we go. I got a bunch of Milcery sweets, and in the process, I actually found another evolutionary item for Milcery. I found the Blueberry Suite. So if you wanted to evolve your Milcery into a blueberry flavored or blueberry themed Alcremie, this is the location of the Blueberry Suite. I don't know how rare or valuable these items are, but I figured I may as well go ahead and make note of this anyway. Otherwise, I did not find another shiny Milcery, but I did get more Milcery cream than I even know what to do with. Yeah. All right, so if I sort this by name, and I go all the way down to the M's, my pockets are just full of cream. All right, if anyone has any coffee, I've got you covered. All right, 327 Milcery cream. So whatever TMs will need Milcery cream, I got it. In any case, at the tail end of the previous part, two things happened. Number one, I was called by a certain someone that I met back in Kitakami, back in the first batch of DLC for Pokemon Scarlet. And that certain someone is Carmine, who told me to go straight to the central plaza over here. There we go, I was just trying to get this little screen to come up. Carmine told me to reunite with her here in the central area of the Blueberry Academy. So I'll go ahead and make my way over there, but before I do, I wanted to talk about thing number two. At the tail end of the previous parts, I was also introduced to BBQs, which are not barbecues, it stands for something else, Blueberry Quest, but I digress. These are the quests that I have available to me, and by pressing right on the D-pad, I can pull open this little menu. I went ahead and did some of these unintentionally while I was battling against the Milcery. And so it was things like pick up 10 items, defeat 20 Pokemon, yada yada yada. I did all that unintentionally, and I got 100 BP in the process. So what do you say I actually tried to intentionally do one of these, and then I take my BP, and then I go and redeem it at one of the shops here in the Blueberry Academy, because that's what I'm supposed to do with it. And if I press R, that tells me the TM that I'm close to making. Okay, well, I'm not super worried about that right now. So let's go ahead and just do this. So catch one Pokemon, right? Oh, change? Oh, you can press A to change it out. Okay, no. We don't need to do that. So I can take a photo of a Pokemon that's swimming. I can catch one Pokemon. I could try to do both of those right now. I am near the water, so it shouldn't be too difficult to get a photo of a Pokemon that's swimming. I just gotta remember how to take a photo. So here we go. We'll go ahead and take this. Boom, 10 Pokeballs and a mass outbreak of Inkay. Well, it would be exciting to randomly find a shiny Inkay, but I'm not gonna go ahead and try to find it intentionally like I did with the Milcery in the previous part. What I would like to do is I guess I can just go straight into the water, get all these feathers. Ooh, yeah. And if I press up on the D-pad, oh, I can't use it okay, so I gotta go on shore. It is up on the D-pad though, so boom. Can't use any emotes right now? What if I press down on the D-pad? There we go, that's what I want, changing your expression, okay. Press down while taking a selfie to change your expression, press the down button after using an emote to change your expression without changing your pose. Okay, I don't need to do that. You can play music while taking photos with the camera app by pressing ZL or ZR. Okay, great. I just need something quick, so if I press up again, what happens? Nothing? Okay, I'm just trying to zoom in. Can I not do that? What if I change music? That's interesting. This is music from like Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I think. Let's see. It is music from Gold and Silver. That is the battle music from Gold and Silver. Well, there. I took a picture of a Pokemon that's swimming. In this case, I took a picture of a Luminian. So I got 20 BP for that. I also got BP for traveling over 500 yards. Great. So yeah, as you can see, I'll be fulfilling a lot of these quests without even trying to do so. So That's just incredibly convenient. Let's just go ahead and try to catch a Pokemon now. So I don't really need Lumineon. Do I need Inkay? Have I caught an Inkay before? No. All right, I guess I may as well, right? So this is Inkay, a Poison Dark type Pokemon who loves to go upside down. I think I might be able to get away with just immediately throwing a quick ball at it and being done with it here and now. And then I need to talk about how you evolve one of these things because it actually has a unique evolutionary method. So if I go ahead and catch it here and now, I can try to demonstrate. So Inkay was caught, very good. Now, I can't really demonstrate this. I don't really have a convenient way to show this with a video camera or anything, so you're just gonna have to listen to me very carefully. I know normally it's easier to show things than to say things, but this time I just kind of have to say it. So Inkay's gonna go to the boxes right now. But if you wanted to evolve an Inkay into its evolutionary form, you would do the following. Oh yeah, and then I got BP for catching Inkay. All right, I caught a Pokemon. So we'll go to the boxes. We're gonna go over to the Inkay. Let's go ahead and swap out Inkay for Lapras. So as you can see, Inkay is a little interesting. Look at its design real quickly. It's a squid, all right? It shoots ink. You don't really think much of it, right? Now, if I go ahead and I go to my bag and I hold my controller upside down, just believe me, my controller is upside down, and I press A, and I go over, oh man, I see, as you can tell, I'm already going backwards. That's how you know it's actually upside down. All right, so I have to press up to go down because my controller is upside down. All right, I go ahead and give this thing a rare candy. While my controller is upside down, it should evolve. And the reason you have to do this is because its evolutionary form is actually technically upside down. There you go, boom, 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 boom. So yeah, in every game where Inkay exists, you have, what? Hey, no. Hang on, did I do something wrong? Let's try it one more time. If you give it a rare candy while your controller is upside down, you just want some free candy, don't you, Inkay? What the frick? All right, controllers. Change grip order. All right, boom. Just the two Joy-Cons, not even in the Joy-Con grip right now, okay? I took them out of the grip just for this. All right, so boom. Thank you. Now we're going to flip them upside down. All right, here we go. It doesn't get much more upside down than that, although now I'm having a difficult time navigating this menu. Okay, now we're gonna press A. Upside down Joy-Cons, go. Right there, right there. Level 61 with upside down Joy-Cons. Why didn't this work? I think it's not enough to just have the controller upside down. I think you gotta have the entire Switch upside down, so give me one moment. All right, so normally, in order to evolve Inkay into Malamar, you would need to have your current game system be upside down. I thought it was enough to take my Joy-Cons and hold them upside down like this to indicate that I'm playing the game upside down. But it's not enough just to have your controller upside down. I think you gotta have the whole console upside down. So let's go ahead and do this, all right? So I have my Switch in handheld mode right now. I'm gonna try and do this upside down. All right, so if I do it like this, and I go to bag, try not to block the screen. Okay, bag. Hey. Okay, yeah, you want me to resync the controller. Okay, hang on. Always a problem. Okay, so upside down. A button. All right, and then we can do, wait. Does it even know it's upside down? Because like, okay, there. If I do it like that. I'm just trying to evolve one Pokemon, darn it. Why wasn't it enough to just have the controller upside down again? Okay. All right. Now if I go over to you, will you evolve? Let's see. Okay, here we go. Boom. Rare candy. Use that. Right? It's on Inkay? Okay. A. Why did it still not work? This was only supposed to take like 10 minutes. Now it's become like a whole thing. All right, I'm gonna give you like all my genius feathers, all right? Boost your special attack stats so that hopefully you can one-hit KO a wild fighting type Pokemon. I don't have any TMs from the move Psychic, so that'll have to do. And then do I have any mints that'll boost your special attack? I don't care what stat goes down. Ooh, I got a bunch of modest mints. Perfect, all right? There. Hopefully you can one-hit KO this thing now. If I had the TM for Psychic, I'd teach it to you, but I don't. So you're going to have to go ahead and use Psybeam. You're going to have to go ahead and fight this thing. I'm going to flip this upside down. All right. We're going to mash that A button. We're going to use Psybeam. All right. Great. It's not even attacking this turn. Very good. Hopefully this will still just be like a one-hit KO. All right, go get it. All right, not quite, but you are able to take a hit. It's defending itself again. I don't know why I didn't just do this from the get-go, but whatever. All right, look how upside down this is, all right? See, relative to the rest of the world? All right, there you go. Boom. Done. Leveled up. You're gonna evolve? Thank freaking goodness. All right, I'm spinning the camera around because I'm accidentally holding the button, but whatever. All right. There you go. There's your Pokemon. All right, I gotta like put this down now. All right, and I'll save a clip of that just in case you guys need a higher quality version of it. Okay, so boom. All right. All right, so now that that's taken care of, let's talk about this Pokemon. Obviously, evolving it was much easier back in the day when Pokemon games were strictly on handhelds. And it's also kind of interesting to evolve this Pokemon in Pokemon Go because when you actually do flip your phone upside down to evolve it, the evolve button will actually show up as well to let you know that you're evolving it properly. So it's kind of neat. Otherwise, doing this on a console, bit of a nightmare, but I guess that's why the Switch is also a hybrid console and handheld, right? Now, as for Malamar itself, Malamar is a Psychic Dark type Pokemon. I don't really know what its stats are, but it doesn't really matter because it has access to the ability Contrary, making it so that anytime you use a move on it that would cause its stats to go down, its stats will go up instead. So in that regard, it becomes a very tactical Pokemon. It is 4 times weak to Bug, but Bug type Pokemon aren't that offensive of a threat anyway, so you might be able to slide by with a Malamar. It does get a recommendation from me, but it was not a Pokemon that I ever used in the past, and it's definitely not a Pokemon I intend to use now because I've already got a bunch of other Pokemon that I intend to use anyway. But there you go. I just wanted to showcase how you evolve it because it was a unique evolution method. But if you don't want to do that, go catch one in a Tera Raid then. At least now I have it, so I never have to worry about it again. Boom. And now I can function. Yeah, I've been standing out here in the rain. Ooh, but I found a water stone. All right. So now I've gone ahead and done a bunch of these. And I guess if I were to do 3 more, I would unlock like a special BBQ or something, right? So let's go ahead and pick up some more items off the ground. I really don't want to fight you. Okay, you know what? Fine. Just to spite you, I'll fight you with the Malamar real quickly, okay? This should hopefully be a one-hit KO. All right, it's fully evolved. Its stats are better. There you go. Goodbye, Crab Brawler. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, I'm putting this Malamar back in the PC, and I'm never using it again. All right, so we're going to go back to the boxes, and we're going to get Lapras back out. So we'll put Alcremie back at the front. We'll put Lapras second. Actually, Golurk was at the front, but whatever. We'll put Alcremie at the front. Great. So I just need to pick up more items off the ground, and I need to walk 5,000 steps. So I can do that real quickly. That's not a big deal. Although I probably... Like, does this count as picking items off the ground? Let me see. Does that count? I think it does. Or does it not count because I'm in the water, and therefore that isn't actually the ground? Lots of feathers over here. Lots of, like, competitively useful items here in the Blueberry Academy. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, but fine. Maybe this doesn't count. So instead... We're gonna fly back to where I was. I'm gonna heal up my Pokemon, and then we're gonna run in circles and then just catch a bunch of Pokemon over there. All right, so I need to pick up one more item, and then I gotta walk 14 more yards. So in just a moment, I should be able to clear... Oh, okay, I don't know why that only just triggered now. I did that a little while ago, and now I can go ahead and pick up this item. There you go. Yeah, now it's all clicking in, right? So let's see what we got. So if I hit right on the D-pad, defeat 10 wild Pokemon using Auto Battle, and then catch one more Pokemon. Okay, and then successfully sneak up on one Pokemon's present with a battle. I can do any of that right now. Here, I'll go and sneak up on a Pokemon. Shall we get... Like, oh, I didn't mean to whistle. I thought I could crouch. Oh, there we go, B button to crouch. I keep thinking it's Pokemon Legends controls. So, tell you what, I'll go ahead and catch this Pokemon right over here. This is a Comfey, and I haven't caught one yet. So I can sneak up on it, boom, get BP for that, and then catch it, and then get BP for catching it. All right, so here we go. Alcremie's out on the field, so I don't think she'll be able to KO it if I just use Dazzling Gleam on it right now. So let's go ahead and do that. There you go, caught off guard, very good. So I get a free turn. Thank you. Decent damage. What do you say I go ahead and try to catch you in a Heal Ball? I've just had a habit of catching all sorts of Fairy-type Pokemon in Heal Balls lately, including this very shiny Alcremie that's out in front of you right now. How about that? 1, 2, 3. I love it when it's easy. Thank you. Comfey was caught. Very good. One less Pokemon to have to worry about for Pokedex completion in the future, and I get BP for it. And battle a wild Tera Pokemon? Oh, that's just a new thing that came up. Okay, so there you go. Comfey has been added to the Pokedex. It uses its vine to pick flowers. The flowers that Comfey attaches to itself develop healing properties. So Comfey is actually a useful Pokemon in double battle specifically. It serves a use in that it has moves that allow it to heal its allies, and it's very obnoxious to battle otherwise. Oh, and Bayleaf wants to evolve? Sorry, girl. That's a no from me. I know when you evolve, you get a nice big old flower around you, but I always think that your design looks better with the leaves. I don't know, just my opinion. Yellow and green go well off of each other. All right, so now if I hit right, there we go. Now we've got this one that will give me 100 BP if I do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do it. I have to find a wild Tera Pokemon. Well, what happened to that Tauros that I saw in the previous part that was kind of just hanging out closer to the, what is this, the Savannah biome? Let's go ahead and do that real quickly. I'll find a wild Tauros, I'll battle it, I'll defeat it, I'll get 100 BP, I'll go redeem the BP, and then I'll finally go meet up with Carmine. She told me not to keep her waiting, but I think we all knew that I was gonna keep her waiting. I even said so at the end of the previous part, darn it. So there we go, that yellow glow straight ahead, that shall be a wild Tera Pokemon versus doing a Tera Raid battle, but here we go. There's that Tauros that I was thinking of. So just engaging in the battle is enough to get me the BP, but I'm gonna try to be thorough. I'm gonna try to take this thing out. And actually, an optimal Pokemon to fight this thing would actually be Golurk, because Golurk would be immune to normal type attacks, and if this thing is Tera fighting, it might have a fighting type move, and Golurk would be immune to that too. Oh, Intimidate? Well, Creamy's not worried about that because she's a special attacker anyway. Let's see. Oh, well, I guess I also would be super effective. Okay, we'll give Creamy a fighting chance. I should have switched to Golurk. I should have just gone straight for the Golurk. Well, the good news is, in you using Giga Impact, you have to recharge this turn anyway. So you can't deal damage to this turn even if you wanted to. So all right, Golurk, you're up, buddy. This is your time to shine. You might not have a move that's super effective toward it, but I think in about 2 turns, you'll take it out anyway. So we'll go ahead and go for the... we'll do the Stomping Tantrum first, just to see how much damage it does. All right, so Tauros has to recharge. Yes, yes, yes. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Not a lot, actually. Let's go for the Drain Punch. This thing is gonna outspeed me, but oh, it's not even gonna be able to hit me because it's using a normal type move. Wow, Golurk really was the perfect Pokemon to use this. I should have trusted my gut from the get-go. All right, so boom. And now you're gonna lose your Tera-ness, and I could chuck balls at you to catch you right now, but I think well, I guess I don't have a Tauros from here, do I? I guess I'd have to go ahead and catch one anyway. So in that case, this is kind of like a Safari Ball. It looks like one. I can go ahead and use this on you to replicate the idea of me catching you from the Safari Zone because that's where you were first accessible back in your debut generation of Pokemon Red and Blue. I'm thinking too much about what type of ball each Pokemon should be in, but darn it, I've got these nest balls and I'm trying to figure out when they would be most applicable. So here we go. And Tauros was caught. So I guess that was gonna have to be a Pokemon that I would need to catch in order to fill out the Blueberry Pokedex anyway. I just didn't think about it because I had a Paldean Tauros from, well, Paldea. And I got 3,000 LP for catching it. There you go, it does count as registering it to the Pokedex. Well, that's nice. When it targets an enemy, it charges furiously while whipping its body with its long tails. There you go, to the boxes with you. And now that's once again one less Pokemon that I don't have to worry about in the future. Great. All right, so now, let's see. So I would like to take my BP and go cash those in. So I think in order to do that, oh, I don't really want to battle at either of you. I definitely caught both of you back in Paldea. I guess I could just KO you real quickly. Let's go for the Hydro Pump real quickly. Hyper Voice Lapper should be able to take that. She's pretty defensive. Good girl. Of course, Hydro Pump is gonna miss. All right, is that just how it's gonna be? I kept missing with friggin' Hypnosis with Noctowl back in the first batch of DLC for Pokemon Scarlet. Now is it gonna be that I'm gonna miss with Hydro Pump all the time? I'm glad it connected now, and yeah, that should absolutely be a one-hit KO, and hopefully that won't miss again. I mean, it's going to, but hopefully it hits more than it misses, because golly. All right, and then I'll go ahead and take that item real quickly. All right, so let's go ahead and head on out of here. Let's go back to the front and let's see if I can cash in some of that BP. Let's see what some of the rewards entail. So here we are. And then is there a way for me to heal out here? Or do I actually have to go back inside of the terrarium to heal? There should be a way for me to heal out here. Okay, well, whatever. So if I do this, where do I want to go? I would like to go, I guess we'll go to the cafeteria. That's probably where I can meet some of the club rooms, right? I gotta figure out where this BP goes. Hi. So if I speak to you, what's gonna happen? Every dish here at the cafeteria is a personal favorite of Director Cyrano's. None of them look very balanced, nutritionally speaking, but the meal powers are unbelievable. Okay, and then Drayton. I think Drayton's my favorite of the Elite Four. He's so strong, even though he seems so lazy. And Crispin? Crispin of the Elite Four, he's kind of absent-minded, but that's pretty cute. A little bit of foreshadowing, I appreciate it. Welcome, yeah, what have you got for me? Welcome, just let me know what you'd like and I'll just sum up right for you right now, yeah? Pizza? Pizza? Yeah, dude, these are my kind of meals, look at this. All right, I got the fries and everything. Oh, so you can spend the BP on meals and you get experience point power, you get egg power. Catching power is kind of interesting. And sparkling power? Is sparkling power the odds of finding a shiny? I think so. Let's refrain from buying these right now, but this is good to know. All right. And then I'm trying to find those club rooms that were mentioned previously though. Where do I find, oh, hang on, there's a person over. Hang on, wait. Is this not where I'm supposed to go? Brr, I'm still chilly from a jaunt in the polar biome. Better warm up with a slice of pizza. Well, you and I have similar thinking. All right, where do I want to go? Let's go to the first classroom, or classrooms 1 to 4, I guess. Right, is there just gonna be like a hallway here or something? Let me see. No, these are actually just classrooms. Okay, nice, all done. Where do I want to go? Okay, classrooms 3, classroom 1-4, classroom 3-2. Okay, now I have access to the school store. Well, let's look at classroom 3-2 real quickly. I'm sure it's a nice looking room, and that it is. Yeah, what do you, stay away, what's up? You would be wise to stay away. I'm a danger to all who approach. Leave me be, okay? No. Wait, is it even possible? Are you like me? Yes. Then you must have heard the call. Yes. I see. What has called you here then? A hunch. A hunch? That's no good. Come on, put a little effort into this. What did I just get myself into? Okay, maybe I best heal up my Pokemon, huh? I feel like a battle's about to come out of this. So we'll do boom, boom. Something's gonna happen. So I better be prepared. Okay, so we'll do boom. And then we'll do boom. And come to think of it, you should probably go second. All right, let's see. So leave me be, okay? No. All right, are you like me? Yes. All right. And then you must have heard the call. Yes, I did. I'm gonna keep guessing until I get it right. All right, what called me here then? So I can't say a hunch. So I can say the darkness. Ah, the darkness. Yes, darkness is good. It quenches the thirst of my pitch black soul. You can feel it's right. Feel the stirring of the power in your hand there. Does our academy have like counselors? My left hand? Yes, your left hand. I knew you were like me. Well, I am left-handed. Is that what you're getting at? Allow me to teach you, my kindred spirit, the sign of twilight. You learned the be still my left hand emote from the boy? What the frick? All right, well, I'm glad I got that, I guess. I guess I'm glad I spoke to you. I know there's a way you can change your handedness to be left-handed. I'll figure that out in a moment. Maybe I can figure that out by going to the school store, huh? Maybe that's something that I could buy with BP. Learning how to become a lefty, learning how to become a southpaw. That would be exciting. All right, what's available at the school store? Welcome, all goods can be bought with BP. I'd like to buy. Oh, it's just these items. I mean, that's fine. Oh, this is noteworthy though, because these items will allow you to evolve Pokemon that are presumably obtainable here at the Blueberry Academy. For example, a Protector would eventually allow you to evolve Rhyhorn into Rhydon, and then with a Protector, you'll get Rhyhorn into Rhyperior. With an Electrizer, you would get Electabuzz into Electivire, and with a Magmarizer, you would get Magmar into Magmortar, and so on and so forth. You would get Dubious Disc to get Porygon 2 into Porygon Z. Those are all useful. The TMs are interesting. I already have most of these. Anything I don't have? Dragon Dance TM, those are nice. Yeah, nice to just be able to buy the TMs. TM for Trick, TM for Crunch, Giga Drain. It's not all of them, but it is a lot of them. A lot of good ones too. Let's see. I mean, just being able to buy those is nice. Is there anything at the very bottom? Dual Wing Beat. Interesting. Scale Shot. Icicle Spear. You can just buy Terra Blast and it costs less than the other ones. That's intriguing. All right, I'm just trying to see if there's anything I would want. Leaf Storm, no. Maybe Blizzard for Lapras? Yeah, I guess I'll buy that real quickly. Here you go. I'll pay with the BP. I thought there'd be a little more than just TMs and vitamins, but I guess those are still useful items to have. And it's nice that you actually have an option to buy max revives. I don't think that was possible in previous Pokemon games. I'm good for now. Let's go ahead and give that to the Lapras. That way we'll have an ice type move on her. Okay, and we'll sort by name, so Blizzard should be near the top. Boom, boom. And there you go, girl. So we'll go ahead and get rid of, well, you do have Icy Wind, but I think what I wanted was an electric type attack, actually. Hang on, do you have Thunder? That would be more useful, especially if I get Rain Dance up first. Let's see. Here I am, I'm like, I kind of wish you didn't just have a bunch of TMs, and then now I'm actually going and buying all the TMs. I don't think you have Thunder. I feel like it would be right here. Do you have any, you have Thunderbolt, right? I want Thunder specifically, and if you have Blizzard, then I feel like you should have Thunder, right? There it is. Oh, I actually already had Thunder TMs? I'm just wasting my time, aren't I? Here, okay? We'll go to the bag, we'll go to the TMs, sorted by name, that's fine. And then Thunder, all the way down. Probably would have been faster to start from the bottom, but that's okay. Boom, that's more like it. So we'll take that, boom, and we'll get rid of Confuse Ray. Not really using that. I'm not really using Rain Dance either, but at least I have the opportunity to set up Rain Dance into Thunder. So that's nice. Okay. Anything else? Does anyone else want anything? Oh yeah, the very mightiest? What do you got for me? All Pokemon trainers dream of might. We're drawn to whatever's mightiest. I'd love to see a Pokemon with the mightiest mark someday. Can you show me one? Will it automatically showcase in here? I don't know if it's gonna be on these. I feel like I might have a Pokemon in my Pokemon home that has the mightiest mark. It's for Pokemon that were obtained in a 7-star raid, specifically a 7-star raid. So I think that would limit it to Pokemon that I only obtained inside of, or any Pokemon that I would have that mark are probably in Pokemon Home right now. So if you give me a moment, I can go ahead and withdraw one, or I mean, I can go and get one right now. Give me just a moment. All right, so you want me to get a Pokemon with the mightiest mark, do ya? So all I gotta do is do a Tera Raid battle. That's 7 stars. So let's see what the options are. Yeah, it can't be 6 stars, it's gotta be 7 stars, but I mean, there's gotta be one, right? Aha! There is a little bit of an event going on. I think they only just started doing 7-star raids following the Indigo Disc DLC launching. So some people have access to these 7-star raids of, what's it called? Iron Bundle? The Paradox Delibird, that's water ice type. And I believe it said the Terra type was ice, correct? Yeah, so, hey! No, I was gonna say I didn't push the B button there, but I wanted to go back on the menu anyway. Doggone it. All right, well, anyway, the 6-star raids are already tough enough, but 7-star raids? I mean, they can't even fit any more stars on the little poster signage here. Like, it's just that difficult. You've really got to have good cooperation and good knowledge of Tera Raids in order to be able to do it. You also got to have someone that's actually willing to host the raid and not abandon it after 10 seconds. This was another thing that was only supposed to take like 10 seconds to a minute, and now it's taking like 15 minutes and I have nothing to show for it. Well, there's this 7-star raid right here. Please let me just join it. Please let me just conquer it, and please let me move on with this walkthrough part. Because man, I always set time aside to record Pokemon Scarlet, and then everything always winds up taking way longer than it needs to, and this wasn't even supposed to be the focus of the video. This was just supposed to be like a quick side quest thing, but I figured, well, I can at least show the audience how to get a 7-star Pokemon if you need one immediately, or rather, get a Pokemon with the mightiest mark. Alright, maybe I'll get lucky, and if I join a random raid, I'll encounter an Iron Bundle. This is kind of what I wanted to avoid, though, is I didn't want to get distracted with Tera Raids, because what's going to happen is it's probably going to pull up a raid for a Pokemon that I have not yet obtained, and then I'll roll my eyes, and then I'll go, oh, okay, it's a Pokemon I need to obtain anyway. Yeah, see, exactly that! Exactly that, and this is a good raid to do too. It's 6 stars, so it won't give me the mightiest mark once I catch this Pokemon, but this is an Electivire, and it's a Pokemon that evolves from Electabuzz via a trait evolution. So it gets me to skip a trait evolution in the future. Alright, well, if I'm gonna do a Tera Raid battle right now, the best Pokemon to use for at least most of these Tera Raids has been Iron Hands. I mean, look, it'd be nice to use Golurk or Gliscor because they're ground-type Pokemon, and Electivire is a base electric-type Pokemon. And its Terra type is Steel, so I would be super effective anyway. But yeah, look, I'm catering to peer pressure. All right, everyone else is bringing Iron Hands, so I'm gonna bring Iron Hands. We just have to hope that we don't all go for Belly Drum on the first turn and then all faint on the first turn, because then that's game over. But all right, I'll go ahead and catch myself an Electivire real quickly. May as well. It'll prevent me from having to catch one in the future and having to do a trade evolution in the future. But if I ever needed an Electrizer to get a fresh Electivire, I now know that I can buy one from the little shop over at the Blueberry Academy using BP. Good to know. But why would I do that when I can just do a quick Tera Raid battle with a bunch of Iron Hands? Oh, and the Electivire itself wants to set up the electric terrain? Well, that's perfect, because that's going to proc all of our abilities and make all of us even stronger. Look at all that Quark Drive going off. I mean, technically, if all of our attack stats are going to be boosted anyway, I don't even need to go for Belly Drum. And actually, on that note, let me refrain for a second. Maybe I got to be the person on the team to actually heal everyone up. Or, no, it looks like someone already took care of it. I saw the little, like, heal up animation go through. This is a good group. Do you folks all want to meet up a little later and do a 7-star raid to catch an Iron Bundle? Because I trust you folks. All right, there you go. And then I'll just Drain Punch the living daylights out of it. Yeah, all right. I guess I should just be grateful that we're about to knock out a 6-star raid. That's good, because sometimes I get paired up with players that don't even know how to do those. Okay, well, I guess it's a good thing I didn't go for the Belly Drum just yet, because he nullified our stats. But I can, oh, well, I had the +1 attack from the Quark Drive at the start of the battle anyway. All right, let's go ahead and Drain Punch you normally just to restore some health, because you haven't even put up your shield yet, right? And man, that Drain Punch is gonna restore a nice, juicy amount of health. Yes, very good, very good. All right, there you go, there's the shield. Now, I mean, we're halfway, our time's pretty good, but usually when it puts up the shield, everything comes to a crawl, right? More electric terrain, oh no, we're already good on that front. All right, now that I have more than half my health, I guess now would be a good time to go for Belly Drum. Let's see. Has anyone else got me? Oh, am I still gonna be above half my health? I am okay. Yeah, I believe most of my EVs on this Iron Hands were put into HP because I knew I was gonna max up my attack with Belly Drum anyway. So I don't think I put too many EVs into it. All right, I guess I must have put a couple in because when Quark Drive activated, my attack stat went up immediately. Okay, I should be able to take this. All right, and now after I Drain Punch it, I'll restore a bunch of health. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty busted strategy. Belly Drum, Drain Punch for these Tera Raids, so you just keep restoring health. You just need to be able to take the first hit. After that, you're pretty good to go, and it looks like my teammate's using Belly Drum as well. Okay, remove negative effects from itself, but you didn't remove our stat buffs. And then you guys are terrestrializing. Yeah, I think I have Tera Fighting as well. Oh, thank you for, yeah, this is a fantastic group. All right, I like these folks. Okay, you got a critical hit on me, so be it. Glad you got it then and not earlier. There we go. And now its little blast shield, or whatever you want to call it, is gonna go down. And then we should just be able to Drain Punch it one more time and absolutely slam it. There we go. All right. And then we do bada bing, and then we can do bada boom. So yeah, this was a little detour from the rest of the video. I don't like it when this happens. I've already got so much else I need to do, and I haven't really accomplished a whole lot, and I know that there's gonna be a bunch of story stuff later on, and this video is gonna be another hour, hour and a half, whatever. But I don't have to get Electivire later. Okay, so normally during these Tera Raid battles, you have the opportunity to use any ball you want because it's a guaranteed catch. However, Electivire being a black and yellow Pokemon would mean that it's best suited for an Ultra Ball. Perhaps cliche, perhaps, you know, unoriginal, whatever. But it does match this ball best, and there are only so many Pokemon that actually match the color combination of the Ultra Ball. Other Pokemon that are black might better match the color combination of a Luxury Ball, and Pokemon that are like black and white might better match the color combination of a Timer Ball. So let's go ahead and put this Pokemon that best matches the color combination of an Ultra Ball into an Ultra Ball. There you go. And then because it was a 6-star raid, I actually get some decent rewards. Yeah, and I got some Steel Tera Shards, which is definitely useful. The Steel Tera type has got to be the most useful one. Either that or Fire to counter the Steel Tera type. But it's interesting, I got more Tera Shards by picking them off the floor in the Blueberry Academy than I did from doing the Tera Raid, but the biggest takeaway is that I got an Electivire. And that's nice and all, that's great, that's all hunky-dory, yada yada yada, but that was only a 6-star raid, so it's not gonna have the mightiest mark. Still, Electivire is in the Pokedex. When it gets excited, it thumps its chest. With every thud, thunder roars, and electric sparks shower all around. Great. I'll get its pre-evolutions in due time. It's one less Pokemon I have to worry about, but okay. I am going to refrain from getting distracted with any other Tera Raids. I'm just going to keep hunting until I finally am able to do a 7-star Tera Raid, and I imagine it's going to take me multiple attempts, so I'm just going to go ahead and showcase the attempt in which I finally get it. And if this takes an hour or 10 minutes, whatever, I'm already dead set on doing this right now. All right, so if I can at least get into the 7-star raid, I'll at least have it, you know, I'll have a chance to catch it. It might be a low chance, but it'll be a greater than 0% chance because I'll actually be in the raid. I have a 0% chance if I can't get in the raid at all. There we go, now we're talking. All right, but I'm not entering all creamy into this. I'm just trying to see what other people are gonna do. Is Iron Hands even the best option? Yeah, so I guess 7-star raids are only available through an event. So getting a Pokemon with the mightiest mark is actually rather tricky. I'm just lucky that there is a 7-star event right now, but I haven't been lucky in actually clearing these Tera raids so far. Yeah, I don't think Iron Hands is the best play. I think I need something bulkier, and I saw 1 or 2 other people earlier bring a Hisui and Gudra, and I'm starting to think that that's a good idea. Ice would still deal neutral damage, but at least it won't be super effective. And if it even tries to use its Hydro Pump, I'll resist it. Someone else is bringing a Blissey. Yeah, that's probably a decent idea too, Blissey being a special tank and all. What I would be doing is I would be using Acid Spray with Hisui and Gudra, which would slowly chip damage, and I do mean slowly, but it drops the opponent's special defense every time. So if we get a bunch of special attackers here, I'm kind of wishing that guy with the Mewtwo would come back. If we get a bunch of special attackers, we can power through this. I think rather than buffing our stats every time, we need some players that will lower its stats. So that's my play. All right, Hisui and Gudra can take hits. It's meant to be an obnoxious tank of a Pokemon. And then I will continuously use Acid Spray and hope that my opponents here can deal damage. I'm not 100% sure as to what the Blissey's gonna do. Blissey's best attacking move is Seismic Toss. At least historically, that's been what it is. But if your goal is just to take hits and then provide buffs using the cheering option, I'm all for that. Now, that Pokemon that's being entered by the Japanese player, that Japanese player is named Soniku. That's the Japanese name for Sonic, like Sonic the Hedgehog. That's what it says, Sonic. So, that Pokemon that player's entering, I don't remember its name, but it's a new Pokemon, so this is slight spoilers here, so jump ahead if you don't want to see it. Otherwise, maybe you bringing that Pokemon will be the key to success as we do this Tera Raid battle. Alright, but for now, I'm banking on a Hisui and Gudra to be able to take hits and then make it so that, ideally, my teammates will be able to dish out hits toward this thing. But yeah, 7-star raids aren't supposed to be easy. That's why it's a difficult little side challenge, but I'm hoping that the Goldango and whatever that little thing off to the right is, will be able to do the work. All right, there we go. Tera Shift. Yep, I don't really know a whole lot about this Pokemon, but it changed form, and then yeah, you set up the Snowscape so that you can immediately set up the Aurora Veil. And some other players were bringing Annihilate with Brick Break right off the bat. I think that's a good idea too, so you can get rid of the Aurora Veil, but Annihilate can't really take a hit from this thing beyond that, because once this, I already understand this whole thing's strategy. Once it puts Snowscape up, yeah, Blizzard is a guaranteed hit. So you need something that can take a Blizzard. Thankfully, Hisui and Gudra can. There you go. All right, Acid Spray right off the bat. And looks like we've got some special attackers. I mean, yeah, Goldango is definitely a special attacker. I just didn't know what this Pokemon off to the right's deal was. All right, I'll heal us up. Here we go. Yeah, because this thing gets real lucky when it freezes with Blizzard. All right. All right. I'm going to try to lower its special defense again. Earth Power. Nasty Plot. All right, Goldango, as long as you can take a hit and as long as you don't freeze right here, we're going to be good to go. All right, I'm counting on that Goldango to really dish it out. Okay, so boom. So we'll cheer you guys up again. All right, here we go. All right, counting on you guys. Make it rain. Yeah, decent damage. Woo, that did a lot. My goodness, whoever brought that Goldango, Conan, thank you so much, my man. This thing didn't even put up its shield yet, but now it's absolutely about to, right? But that Make It Rain, that was great, because right now this Delibird is at -2 special defense, and I think the Goldango used Nasty Plot twice to put it at +4 special attack. That was fantastic. All right, are you able to do that again? Because I'm about to run out of opportunities to be able to heal you. Oh, great. Okay, so you nullified our stats, but you didn't nullify, oh, I spoke too soon. All right, this is gonna be rough. And then you're using Electric Terrain, which doesn't boost any of us because none of us brought Iron Hands, but it is going to boost yourself. And what stat does it boost? Your special attack? Oh, goody. And now we have Pokemon Fainting. Fortunately, that one Make It Rain that shot down the Iron Bundle's health puts us on good pace, but if we're all going to start fainting, we're going to be in trouble. Still, this has been the strongest attempt so far. All right. I should be able to... It's at +1 special attack right now, but I can still take it. There you go. Acid Spray, very good. All right, drop that special defense again. And then, yeah, there you go, whenever that little turtle thing comes back. All right. I got one more. This is the last one I can use, so I'm going for it because I see the stats of my other teammates going down. I see our health is a little concerning, and I really need that Goldango and that little turtle Pokemon to be alive. All right, let's go. All right, Plus, it allows me to take one more Blizzard from this thing, too, because it's only dealing more and more damage now. There's the Blizzard, and yep, it won't miss because of the Snowscape. This Delibird's good to go. Okay, so I can take 2 more hits, so I am able to strike one more time. I'm all out of healing opportunities. I guess I'll go straight for the Flamethrower myself. I probably could have gotten another Acid Spray off. I don't know why I just went for Flamethrower. Whatever. Whoa, I don't know what's going on with the Pokemon on the right, but you sure look pretty awesome. I'll figure what that's all about in due time once I actually play on with the plot. Yeah, okay, Flamethrower was not the way. I gotta go for Acid Spray again. Alright, here you go. Woo, that did some decent damage. Alright, Goodra, are you able to take this? No. Oh, of course you got a critical hit. Of course, of course. This Iron Bundle gets so lucky. It always gets critical hits when it needs to, and it always gets freezes when it needs to. Although I guess I should be grateful because so far we've been pretty good. I'm sorry my Goodra had to go down, but at least sending her back in will bring her back to full health. And I was able to get 1 Acid Spray off on it. Hopefully that's helping. All right, Tera Starstorm. Oh, but you just fainted? How much damage is that gonna do? Ooh, you broke its shield. That's fantastic. All right, that means, you know, time's gonna be a little close. Oh, we did it! We did it! That Tera Starstorm and the Goldango terrestrializing into Tera Steel. That was fantastic. As long as the game doesn't drop me right now, we'll be good. All right, woo! Thank you to my teammates. I definitely could not have done it without you guys, and I hope that my Acid Sprays and that 1 Flamethrower I did contributed. Otherwise, I was primarily the healer, which is what I thought the Blissey was gonna do. Anyway, this is a Water-Ice type Pokemon, so therefore I think a Dive Ball would be fitting for it. Now, I've already caught this Pokemon because this is the Pokemon I caught back in Paldea, so it's not like I need another one. The main reason I'm just catching this is because I'm obtaining it from a 7-star raid, and therefore it'll contain the Mightiest Mark on it as a result once this raid actually comes to a close. Plus, in clearing a 7-star raid, I should get some decent rewards on the reward screen. But there you go. So, boom. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And just like that, another Pokemon with the Mightiest Mark. And I got 20 Ice Tera shards. Interesting. Ice Tera, probably the least useful one. I mean, it's probably really good on Iron Bundle specifically for the reasons it was demonstrating here, just super powerful blizzards. And I got an ability patch. That's fantastic. Those are hard to come by. You can get ability capsules, but ability patch you can only get from Tera Raids. I'm pretty sure, unless they sell those at the little Blueberry Academy shop as well. But okay, there. Got the Iron Bundle. Took friggin' long enough. It basically took an hour. So I don't know what this video is gonna look like between the Inkay and the doing BBQs, whatever. Iron Bundle sent to the boxes. So let's fly back to the entrance and let's go ahead and show that dude inside of the shop a Pokemon with the Mightiest Mark. All right, and then because it was a level 7 raid, this Pokemon's already level 100. But the main thing to check for is the Mightiest Mark, and we check that by going to its summary. And then it's not this window, it's not this window, it's this one, current ribbon or mark. So you get different marks and different ribbons for different things, and that allows it to change its nickname, or its subtitle, I guess, whenever you send it into battle. And there you go, the Mightiest Mark. So I've gone ahead and applied it just in case, and you can see over there in the top right, I had the little crown symbol. All right, so let's go back to the shop real quickly, and then I should just be able to select Iron Bundle from the PC boxes, right? I don't need it in my party. This isn't generations 1 through 5. I can select Pokemon straight from the PC boxes. Hooray for the future! All right, the very mightiest. Yes, sir, yes, sir. I'd love to see a Pokemon with the Mightiest Mark. Can you show me one someday? Yes, I can. I can show you one today. All right, so down over here, Mightiest Mark applied, Iron Bundle, just caught it. Wait, that Pokemon, it's Iron Bundle the Unrivaled? It must be the mightiest of all. Wow, that's amazing. I'm jealous, but also inspired. Let me teach you a pose that's all the rage in Galar as a thanks. You learned the Charizard pose emote from the student. Well, that's pretty neat. I'm assuming he said it's from Galar. It's going to be Champion Leon's pose where I like twirl around and then stick my left arm up in the sky pointing. Anyway, that's all taken care of. Huzzah. I don't think I need to go back to the cafeteria. Is there anything else for me to do over here? Let me see. And you just give me sandwiches, and no one else has a side quest over here for better or for worse. All right, in that regard then, I'd say it's finally time to meet up with Carmine and progress onward with the plot. So I'm gonna go back into the terrarium, and I'm gonna go toward the little central area that I was informed to head toward. Golly, from my perspective, I've already been playing this game for 2 hours, and I'm just now like moving on to the main point of the video. For you folks, hopefully I've edited this down. Hopefully it's still entertaining, but I'm still probably like 30, 40 minutes into the video. I have no idea how long this video is going to be, and I sincerely apologize. But you know, it's times like these where I'm grateful that I have timestamps. So you folks are able to jump ahead. I can only hope that I've made a thorough video that you folks actually want to watch. Now hang on, is that another Pokemon Center over there to the left or dead ahead? Because if so, those will serve as convenient locations for me to fly back to in case I ever need to fly back here in the future, which I imagine will be several times. This seems like a pretty focal point of the whole adventure. Oh, what the heck? I spent so long trying to get this Pokemon back in Paldea during the main adventure, and it's just sitting here, right now. Well, it's not like I need it now, but okay, it's nice to know that previously difficult to obtain Pokemon are easily accessible here at the Blueberry Academy. All right, now, what's the easiest way up? Or should I go and heal first at this Pokemon Center? Let me see. Let me go ahead and do that. This isn't a Pokemon Center, is it? It's just a random assortment of blocks. Oh, I was really hoping there'd be a Pokemon Center. I mean, that could be a Pokemon Center right there. I mean, there doesn't have to be a Pokemon Center anywhere. I just want an easy, convenient way to fly back here. That's probably a Pokemon Center. Let me see. Is it? Oh, actually, no, this is exactly where we needed to go. Central Plaza. Okay. Well, that works out then, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and land on down. What was the way I was actually supposed to walk in? Just right through here? I guess so. So this would be the entrance from the Savannah biome. I just kind of walked over everything. Sorry, I kind of skipped most things, but you know, I basically spent the first half of this video accumulating BP that I didn't even really wind up spending, but you're the person I needed to see. How are you folks doing? So yeah, things are a bit rough right now. I couldn't agree more. Ah, you have a visitor, Carmine. Long time no see, Yoshiller. I bet you missed me, huh? I don't know if that's the right word, but it is nice to see you again. I'll just say yes to be nice. Honesty is the best policy, eh? Would you have said that if I also said no? Time for me to go. Nice seeing you, Carmine. So long. Okay, see you around. That's one of my classmates. She's an interesting one. Speaking of classmates, it feels kind of weird seeing you here at my school. And look at you! You haven't changed at all since we last met. Are you sure? I got a different hairstyle and a different outfit, but I do admit I'm in your territory now. Yeah, that could be a little weird. As for me, well, I've been helping Ms. Breyer with her research. We've been to all sorts of different regions. It's made my Pokemon a lot stronger than they were the last time we battled. You want to see? Oh, you totally want to see. Well, we have a battle court right here, so get into position. Okay, but are we doing a single battle or a double battle? Because that's what's going to make things a little more interesting. Let's see what we've got. I've never had a double battle against you before, so that's why I'm curious. Okay, now you ready for a double battle? You won't know I hit you. Yeah, I'm ready for a double battle. As ready as I'm gonna be. It's just gonna come down to whether or not my Alcremie and my Bayleaf and my Golurk are gonna faint, but otherwise I've got no concerns battling against you. Boom. Mightyena and Toucannon. All right, these were not the Pokemon that you were using back in Kitakami. This is exciting. I'll give you a special treat since you came all this way. Get ready to eat terrarium dirt. Yeah, does it taste good? Is that the special treat? All right, Intimidate. Well, fortunately, neither of my Pokemon on the field are physical attackers. They are both special attackers. In any case, let's see what I can do. If I go straight for the Dazzling Gleam, that would be super effective toward the Mightyena. I don't know that decorating Bayleaf is going to be the wisest decision. She's probably going to get bodied by this Toucannon here, but do I want to set up Light Screen? Not really, because both of these Pokemon are going to be physical attackers. So I think what I should do instead is go straight for the Leech Seed onto the Toucannon. Let's see what we've got. Ooh. All right. So that thing is gonna burst as soon as I hit it. Just gotta be a little careful. Super Fang, no matter what, that deals half of the opponent's HP. All right, there's the Leech Seed. Boom, boom, boom. So I'll restore some health at the end of this turn as long as Bayleaf doesn't faint. All right, and there's the Dazzling Gleam. So boop. There you go. Didn't quite KO the Mightyena. Let's see what comes of that beak. Hey, stop that! Why don't you use one of those not very effective moves sometimes? Because I've got the type matchup chart ready to go. Oh wow, you actually went for Alcremie. Interesting. I thought for sure you were gonna go for Bayleaf, but that works in my favor because that means I actually get to sap some health from that Leech Seed. All right, Well, hang in there, Bayleaf. We'll take care of this. This looks like a job for Golurk. I mean, not really, because Golurk's gonna be super weak to this Mightyena in a second, but we'll see what happens. All right, we're gonna go for the Ice Punch into the Toucannon, and then we'll go for the Giga Drain into the Mightyena, and we'll just see what happens. All right, yeah, so that move will go last. Let's see what the Mightyena wants to do. Super Fang into Bayleaf then, because you can't use that on Golurk. I'm a little surprised you didn't go for a Dark-type move onto Golurk, but whatever. Boom. I'll go ahead and take that health back. Thank you very much. All right, and now Mightyena is down. Goodbye, Mightyena. All right, and then Toucannon. Here we go. And then Ice Punch it. There we go. Good job, Golurk. All right, and goodbye, Toucannon. Was that it, or did you have more Pokemon in the back? I didn't quite see the Pokeball amount that you had. Ah, Scrafty. All right, I can respect it. A fighting Dark-type Pokemon, weak to Fairy, Fighting, and Flying. Also pretty powerful and possibly a big problem for me, but we'll see. Oh, yeah, you got... Okay, so that is a problem for Golurk, because Golurk is a physical attacker, but otherwise, if I go for the Drain... I can go for Drain Punch into Scrafty, or I can go for Phantom Force into the Sinistcha. I'm kind of leaning toward Drain Punch, because I feel like you're absolutely going to use a super effective move on it, but we can go for Phantom Force and get Golurk out of the battle for a turn. Let's go ahead and go for that. And then we'll go for the Giga Drain into the Scrafty, just to see how much it does. All right, I'm ready for this. Oh, and it's sunset as well. The lighting's pretty nice. That's it, I'm ready to go all out. Time for me to Tera it up. Oh yeah? Well, if that Sinistcha is becoming a normal type Pokemon, then I'm in trouble. But let's get it, my controller's vibrating. What Tera type do you have? It's for the Sinistcha, and it's going to be Tera Grass. All right, well, I guess it's a good thing I didn't use Leech Seed on it, huh? Because you can't use Leech Seed on a grass type Pokemon. No worries. All right, Hex onto Bayleaf. You're not using super effective moves at all. Interesting. All right. Oh, and that didn't do nearly as much damage as I was hoping it would, but that is okay. Boom. Yeah, did you think I was gonna attack the Sinistcha? Okay. So Golurk now gets out of here. And then what's the Scrafty doing? Crunch. All right, well, I'm glad I did that. I'm a little surprised that my Golurk outsped a Scrafty. I feel like that's not, that's not correct, but whatever. All right, in that case then, I may as well just keep going for Giga Drain, but whatever. We'll slowly but surely take it out. All right, so I'll get hexed. No worries. Boom, Bayleaf lives for another turn. All right, is it nighttime now? Did the sun go down? Have we been battling for that long? I'm so sorry, but I appreciate that the outer world effects do change as the battle goes on. Wow, and that did not do nearly as much as I was hoping it would have. And then Ice Punch into Bayleaf. Ooh, and she takes it pretty well. I don't know what's going on with the Scrafty. It's not very fast, it's not very strong, but I'm glad that I'm taking it. And now, because you decided to terrestrialize your Sinistcha into a grass type, Ice Punch will absolutely be super effective toward it. And I'll just keep going for Giga Drain, I guess. Keep it going. Go on, Sinistcha, give him a nice blast of Matcha for me. Are you gonna Tera Blast my Golurk here? Am I in trouble? Matcha gotcha. All right, and what is that gonna do? Let's see here. I'm not super familiar with this move. It is new. I like the animation on it. Woo! All right, well done. And it heals you up. Yeah, it's a spread move that heals. All right, well, frankly, both of my Pokemon on the field lasted a lot longer than they probably should have. I'll go ahead and wrap this up then. Sorry to just power through this with a level 100 Pokemon, but it's kind of just what's in the party right now. And you were going for Ice Punch anyway, so whether that was going into Bayleaf or Golurk, you're probably gonna KO something. All right, let me show you how it's done. We'll go ahead and send in the Lapras. We'll put Lapras on the right, and then we'll put Porygon Z on the left. Let's try that, all right? So, boom, Lapras from Pokemon White. Not level 100, so I'm not being a complete cheapo. And Porygon Z from Pokemon Y on the left. Nice and shiny. So what we can do is we can go ahead and try attack the Scrafty to finish that off, and then we can go ahead and I'll go for Icy Wind, because that's a spread move. Take advantage of the fact that it's a double battle. So boom, Scrafty defeated, nice. And then will Icy Wind deal enough damage to the Sinistcha? We're gonna find out in a moment. Okay, Matcha gotcha. All right, well, Lapras is the one that dodged it, which is great, because she's the one that would have been weak to it, and then Porygon Z should absolutely be able to take this. Let's see. Whoop. No worries. All right, ooh, and inflicts a burn? That's a crazy move. All right, well, whatever. Icy Wind it, there you go, and let's see if it KOs. It does not, no worries. A tri-attack from Porygon Z should finish the job. All right, yeah, and then the burn, it hurts. Well, I gotta say, I appreciate that these battles are a bit more challenging, and I know that for players that aren't me, it might be difficult to get involved, get into the mindset of a double battle, but I mean, I was Master Ball ranked back in Pokemon Sword and Shield, so I'm comfortable with it, but even so, one way to approach a double battle is just to keep holding forward, just keep attacking. You just have 2 Pokemon on the field at a time instead of 1. The opponents are gonna be using strategies that probably only work in double battles, but as far as I'm concerned, I can just keep attacking and hope for the best. That did not go the way I had planned. Well, it kind of went the way I planned, although all Creamy, Bayleaf, and Golurk all going down. That was kind of a coin toss as to whether or not they would make it to the end. Oh, no, Bayleaf, not right here. Not right here, okay? You are fine just the way you are. Thank you. No worries. All right, so with that done, let's see what we've got. I got so much stronger once I could terrestrialize my Pokemon, but you just had to go and get even stronger, didn't you? You still don't hold back in battles, huh? Another thing that hasn't changed a bit. Hey, by the way, have you run into Kiki yet? Oh yeah, I guess he would be here. No, I haven't. Oh, never mind. If you haven't seen him yet, it's fine. Are you kidding me? What, was this assignment too hard for you too? Wait, that's... I knew it! That's Kieran. Phew, he almost saw us. Wait, that's Kieran? Yeah, he looks different. Has he been working out? Maybe that's why he looks different. Shh, keep your voice down. Sorry. I thought I told you to train 5 Pokemon to battle with. Sorry, things have been really hectic at home this month. Oh, got it. So that means you're just okay being this weak forever? That's what I'm hearing? No, Well, since you're so busy, I'll go ahead and do you a favor. I'll write your resignation from the club for you. I don't need people in my club who don't take it seriously. Wait, Kieran, I'm sorry, give me another chance! He does seem different. Has he been working out? Not what you were expecting, right? Kiki looks different, acts different. He hasn't been the same since we got back from the school trip. Well, that was painful to watch. What, the battle or Kieran? If it isn't Carmine, and Carmine's new mystery friend. Think I might have heard of you, though. Are you that new kid with the wild backstory? What a lovely surprise! Just the annoying bozo I didn't want to run into. Come on now, at least introduce me. This is Drayton, and he's the worst. Yeah, everyone's been talking about you. He's the strongest trainer at Blueberry Academy. Well, he was, at least. Oh yeah, something happened. Beautiful intro, thanks. This is Yoshiller. He's here on a foreign exchange program. He's my friend and... What about Kieran? You friends with the guy? Yeah, we're friends. Oh, I see, that's great. All right, Yoshiller, how about I show you our club room? Yeah? Huh? Why do you need to do that? You haven't joined any of the clubs we've got here, right? No, I have not. I was trying to find club rooms earlier. Take it from me. You'll have a way better time here if you join one. We'd love to have such an interesting new member. In fact, we better call dibs now. Come with me. I'm fine with that. Hey, hold on. Yeah, see, I told you he was the worst. Look at him, just assuming we'll go along with whatever. I'm going with you. Yeah, you part of the club too? We'll go together. All right, can I spend BP at these clubs though? Because that is something I would like to do. Let's see what we've got. We've got a nice, decently long loading screen, but I do appreciate that this loading screen has a nice pattern on it that's a little mesmerizing. And here we are. And where's here? Hey, are you sure this is a good idea? You know, cause of Kieran? Nah, don't worry. He won't show up here anytime soon. If you say so. Yeah, this is a nice little room. I appreciate the little treadmills over there. Anyway, this is the base of operations for the League Club. On behalf of the whole club, glad you're here. Yeah, what's this league club? Glad you asked. We Blueberry Academy students have our own Pokemon battle ranking system, the BB League. Here in the league club, we battle each other to train up so we can climb the ranks. We win, we lose, we have a good old rowdy time, such as our humble club in a nutshell. You're not wrong, but seriously, that's how you explain it to new people? Yup, though I guess we're having less of a good old rowdy time than usual lately. I'm a member of the club too. I don't show up to the club room very much though. Just FYI, the top 4 Pokemon trainers in the BB League are called the BB League Elite Four. And this annoying toothpaste-haired bozo is one of them. So is that girl you saw with me at the terrarium earlier. Too bad you didn't make the cut, Carmine. I've just been too busy with extracurricular stuff, haven't had time for league matches. If we're talking actual skill, I'm way above any of the Elite Four. That's no lie. What you think, Yoshiller? Fun club, huh? I suppose so. I'm down for some battles later. Ooh, I can feel the enthusiasm. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, think that takes care of it. You're in, on a trial basis. Huh? What do you mean by trial basis? I was just about to ask the same thing. You heard me. Far as Drayster's concerned, we're clubmates now. Trial basis clubmates. So now you can use this club room freely and do whatever with the stuff here. Check out the computer over there too. It's super helpful. It lets you use your BP to support kids in other clubs. They'll return the favor in different ways. Great, that's exactly what I wanted. What do you say we go ahead and do exactly that? The support board. Using the PC in the League Club room, you can help support the efforts of other clubs by donating BP to them. In return, you'll reap all kinds of rewards, such as new functions for your camera app and new ways to redecorate the club room. I don't want any of that. I want to be able to throw the ball with my more dominant hand. Here, give it a shot and you'll see what I mean. Yeah? Oh, it's a nice looking phone you got there. You received 200 BP? Okay, well thank you. Tutorial BP. Try sending that to Mitch in the baseball club. He can help you out with your throwing, but that's exactly what I wanted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, well let's see what we got. So I just used the PC. It's the League Club's computer. What do you want to do? Contribute BP, okay? Pitch some cool throwing styles. I'm developing new throwing styles. Want cool new ways to throw Pokeballs? Let's spitball together in return for your little contribution to our club's finances. You got it. Oh wait, it tells me which ones become available. Smug style and elegant style. Well, it's the only option I have, so I guess I may as well do it. You gave me BP to contribute. I'll go ahead and contribute it. Thanks for the support, Yoshiller. Wish we could do it in person, but let's try pitching some ideas for new ways to throw. See, I was thinking I could hold my hand like this. Get me? Then I swing my leg and yeah! Yeah, you know what? I think that'll work. Talking through this with you really helped. We've come up with a real home run here. If you ever want to change how to throw your Pokeballs, just give me another call. All right, I now have more throwing styles to choose from. So this was a mechanic that they added in Pokemon Sun and Moon and then got rid of in Pokemon Sword and Shield and then re-added to this game. And I'm excited because I know for a fact that there's a left-handed throwing style and I'm gonna get it, darn it. Oh, whoa, you did it. Not bad for your first time. That'll teach me to doubt your skills. Here, I've got a really nice present for you. From one charming catch to another. You obtained the catching charm. Didn't I have that already? Let's see. Having one of these mysterious, unshakable charms makes it more likely that you'll get a critical catch. All right. Well, cool. That would have been nice for that first shiny Milcery in the previous part, but hey, I'll still gladly take this because I've got a lot of Pokemon that I still intend to catch. You can have this too. Put it on and you'll look just like the Drayster. Oh, the League Club uniform? I think I'm fine with my current uniform. Thank you though. Anyway, feel free to computer it up any way you want. Like I said, we're our trial basis clubmates now. And that's not all. For a limited time, you can have as many of these snacks as you want. Those snacks are all yours, Drayton. Snacks you leave around opened and half finished. I mean, hey, look, cookies are cookies. I don't want to go near any of them. Who knows how long they've been sitting around? Oh, well, that's true. Hey, who drew that seal on the whiteboard that's behind us? Or that Sudowoodo over there? Those are pretty good. All of that explaining left me starving. I think I'm gonna head over to the cafeteria. If you wanna officially join us, maybe we can have a cafeteria date to talk details. Oh, what? Be seeing ya. Ah, that bozo. Seriously, what's his problem? And a cafeteria date? What does he even mean by that? Well, a date is when two people try to hang out with each other to see if they're compatible with each other, to see if they want to be soulmates with one another. No, I know what a date is. Were you seriously about to explain it to me? Sorry, being in here puts me on edge. Let's go somewhere else. Wait, I want to use the computer again. Somewhere people won't bother us. I know, let's go to your room. I do not consent to that. I do not consent to that. I would like to use the computer again. What do we got? There we go, okay. Want to change your throwing style. Okay, so that's how I would change it. Twirling style and ninja style. So let's go ahead and give you that. I want the left-handed style though. Thanks so much for the support, Yoshiller. Ready to be my sounding board? Let's go. How about? I guess that's just me listening to it. Yeah, you know what? I think that'll work. Talking through this with you really helped. We've come up with a real home run here. If you want to change how to throw your Pokeballs, just give me another call. Great. All right, can I keep it going? Let's keep it going. I want to be able to use my left hand, darn it. Throw like the former champion, Galarian Star style, but that's 300? Doggone it. Well, if I wanted to change it at all, I guess this would be the way to do it. Thanks for the support, Yoshiller. What are you interested in today? I guess we'll do the ninja style for now. All right, now that I'm here, you just watch. First, you gotta have your ball like this, see? Then you take it in a determined grip and yeah! All right. So that'd be cool. If I could just do that mirrored over, that'd be perfect. You switch to throwing your Pokeballs using the ninja style. All right, call me up again if you want to change style. See you around. Yeah, I imagine it won't be long before I call you again. But yeah, whoever drew these, I like them. They're doodles of some Pokemon. They've got a lot of character, I'll say. I like that Porygon Z as well, and the Wooper. Those are two of my favorite Pokemon. I love it. All right, you wanna go to my room? We can go to my room. Your dorm room. Let's go. All right, and then I'm gonna get some more BP, and then I'm gonna get the left-handed throwing style, and then I think we'll be done with this part. Oh yeah, I haven't been in my room. It looks just like it did back in Paldea, except it's a lot more blue. Well, it looks like this is your room. Yeah, it's not too unlike my actual studio apartment right now. Most BB students live in the dorms, you know. So what do you think? How does it compare to the dorms back at your school? So blue, so new, about the same, but I'll say it's so blue. Well, we're at Blueberry Academy. Of course it's blue. You can come home and have a look at my room later too if you want. You know, I've been told things about when girls invite guys to their rooms. I think we might not be at that level yet, Carmine. Oh, but I got distracted. There's something I need to tell you. It's about Drayton. Oh, okay, thank goodness. Oh, and well, Kiki. Okay. What about Drayton? Drayton, don't trust that knucklehead. You might seem like a slacker, but don't let him fool you. He's up to something. He's a real annoying super jerk. He barely even goes to class. He's had to repeat the same year 3 times. So, is he 3 years older than me? Point is, don't let your guard down around him, ever. And there's one more thing I need to tell you about Kieran. Kiki is, well, you saw how he is. He's scaring me nowadays. Ever since we got back from Kitakami, it's like he's become a totally different person. He's been battling and training every day. He's even cutting back on sleep. He's definitely gotten stronger. Drayton used to be the strongest student here, but Kiki beat him. Hey, good for him. Now Kiki's the president of the league club and the BB League champion. I guess he must be pretty busy. He rarely talks to me anymore. Oh well, he's probably just going through a rebellious phase. Kieran's changed, but you've stayed the same. You think so? Is that a good thing? If Kieran's down to just one friend these days, I'm glad it's you. Keep sticking with them, would you? I'll do my best. Thank you. You're going on your date. I mean, you're gonna go hang out with Drayton later, right? I'd go with, but if I don't finish up this report today, I'm gonna really be in trouble. I'd love for you to join the league club. But if Drayton gives you any trouble, don't be afraid to give him a good sucker punch. That's a good move. All right. You can leave my room now. All right, well, see you later. All right, so what I would actually like to do is I would like to go back to the terrarium, get a little bit more BP, and see if I can gain access to the left-handed throwing style. So let's go ahead and see what my BP missions are. Now, I've been clearing a fair share of these nonchalantly, but pick up items on the ground, defeat. Okay, yeah, so these are all pretty straightforward, but they only reward about 20 at a time. But then after I do enough of them, I get one nice big one that gives me like, I don't know, 500 at a time. Now, can I craft a TM here? That's the question. Because I get BP for crafting a TM, but none of these stations have had a TM machine. They've all just been healing machines. Unless there's one right here in the center. I didn't really get a proper chance to explore the central plaza. We just kind of immediately left. So let me go ahead and look at this, see if there is a TM crafting machine here. Maybe there is. I would absolutely be willing to use it. And then we'll take it from there. Yeah, here we go. This is what I wanted. This is exactly what I wanted. Oh, and this is increased. I've got new options available, huh? So sort by, I guess we'll sort by number? Why is 28 at the top? Because is it because that's new? Oh, because that's the one I have marked. I don't want that on watch anymore. Okay, got it. So let's look at some of the new ones. Upper hand, the user reacts to the target's movement and strikes the heel of its palm, making the target flinch. This move fails if the target is not rating a priority. So this only works if the opponent's using a priority move. That's interesting. Let's see, Psychic Noise. The user attacks the target with an unpleasant sound wave. For 2 turns, the target is prevented from recovering HP through moves, abilities. That's interesting. And Lapras can learn it. Okay, Breaking Swipe, Metal Sound, Curse. This is an interesting move. This lowers your speed stat, but raises your attack and defense. But if you're a ghost type Pokemon, it has a completely different effect. It's an interesting move that is very good on bulky Pokemon, and it's actually pretty good on Lapras as well, considering she's already slow, and it could be good on Bayleaf. I don't know if I want to put it on Bayleaf right now, though. Throat Chop, Meteor Beam, these are all good moves. Skitter Smack, Feather Dance, Future Sight. Yeah, these are all like fantastic moves. Let's see. Coaching, what, is that new? The user electrifies its body and drops onto the target to inflict damage. The move misses this is like the electric version of High Jump Kick. Electro Web. Ah, so this is kind of what I used to have on Porygon Z, okay. Triple Axle, now that's a fantastic move, and I'm so glad Weavile's the one in the shot there. Weavile with Triple Axle was like one of the strongest things I used back when I was competing in Pokemon Sword and Shield. All right, Muddy Water, Whirlpool. Endeavor is interesting. Pain Split, Misty Explode. So it's basically a fairy type version of Explosion. I don't know if I want to have that though. Let's see, Lash Out. So this is the move that becomes stronger if your attack, or if any of your stats have been lowered on that turn. I tried running this on a Zoroark back in the day. It's okay, but it's a little tricky to set it up. Poltergeist. Now this is a great move for Golurk. So we'll go ahead and put it on Golurk right now. Yes. And then Skeledirge can learn it too, which is interesting, but we'll put it on Golurk. I figure that's probably better than Phantom Force. That way I can immediately get into striking. So there you go, and poof. And this way I've crafted a TM. There you go. All right, anything else I want immediately? Grassy Slide on Bayleaf is interesting. Nah, I think we're good for right now. I'll get Triple Axle eventually, but for a lot of these, I haven't even encountered the Pokemon that would allow me to apply these moves. So we'll have to leave this alone. I'm more so just curious as to which Pokemon can learn what. Curse so far is the most interesting one. And Psychic Noise and Upper Hand are very, very interesting. We'll see. We'll leave it alone for now. Okay, great. So now I'll get something for having crafted a TM. And I traveled 500 yards. That's great. Okay, so now I gotta get to like 500 BP before I do anything else. So let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, so pick up items, travel 500 yards. Okay, well that I can knock out both of those right now. We'll just go ahead and defeat some wild Pokemon by spamming the R button right around here. Oh, although this is a biome I haven't properly explored yet. So maybe let's not do this one. Let's go to the biome that I have already explored. This is a nice central area, I do admit. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this. Oh, hi there, Yoshiller, it's me, Cyrano. I see you've taken a good number of those BBQs. Up until now, you've only had access to entry-level stuff. Seeing how you handled that, I think we can give you access to regular quests. Keep it the good work, would you? Oh, hey, well, that's exactly what I wanted. Thank you. Great. All right, so now, catch one Pokemon. I'd rather not catch more Pokemon right now. I mean, I could, but I'd rather not. I mean, if it's something I've already caught in the past, then I guess it's fine, right? Or, you know, I could just immediately go into this. If I have Bailey, okay, hang on. Go get it. I couldn't get it. All right, oh, Trap Pinch? All right, fine. Fine. Who's in the front of my party? All creamy. Let's skip this for now. All right. Oh, I can't because you have Arena Trap. Aha, okay, I have to battle you. All right, no worries then. Easy peasy, although you have an absurdly high attack stat, so if I don't one-hit KO you, that's a problem. All right. I mean, I could have caught it. Whatever, All Creamy's now level 67. That much is nice. All right, and then here. So now we're gonna press R. We're gonna have All Creamy take out a bunch of Pokemon using the auto battle system. So boom, there's one. And then we'll take out a bunch of Deerling. That'll be two. A bunch of Trapinch is probably better, actually. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. There you go, go get it. Yes, 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 yes. All right, so there you go. Taking out the Deerling, and then once we've got 10 Pokemon defeated, we'll be good to go. And I guess I could just go and catch one real quickly on a quick ball, right? So let's go ahead and get 500 BP, and then I'll see you all in just a moment when I think I have a sufficient amount of BP to get more throwing styles. All right, so here we go. So we'll do da-da-da-da-da. Man, that catching charm's immediately going into effect, huh? Well, all right, I guess I'm glad I got it then. Take a picture of a wild Pokemon in flight. Does Vibrava count for that? Vibrava's flying. It should count, just where did it go? Did I KO it by accident already? Oops. Oh, I'll find other Pokemon in flight. I'm not super worried about that. And then here, go ahead and take out that Trapinch real quickly. There you go. You got it. You got it. All right, so let's see. If I go back up this way, I can go back over to the coastal biome. All right, nice little fountain there, very good. All right, so if I go over here, are there any Pokemon that are in flight right now? Does something like a Comfey count because it's levitating? Probably not. Well, I don't wanna be going too far now. All right, I guess we can cross back in here. Hey, an Alolan Exeggutor. Oh, and that's a Pokemon that's in flight. No, hang on. Back out of this. I don't want to catch you right now or battle you or anything, but I'm not opposed to getting your picture. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Okay, I hit C up. Okay, get off the Pokemon. C up. No, I don't want the, C down. There you go, boom. That, great. There, filling up space on my Switch. All right, here. I want to fight the Alolan one. No, not the Slaykoth. I want to fight the Alolan Exeggutor. I didn't know that was gonna be here. I just want to catch that real quickly. Not that I even need to. It's not even one of my quests right now. I'm just doing it to do it. Here, make yourself another TM. Okay, I'll go do that in a moment. For now, let me get one of you. That way I can have the Alolan Exeggutor and the regular Exeggutor. All right, Frisk. Yeah. You see that my shiny All Creamy here is holding leftovers? No worries. Oh, it actually counts as something different. It's saying I haven't caught it before because it's a form change. It's the same thing like Tauros. Okay, so let's go ahead and catch it then. It looks like I had to go ahead and catch one eventually anyway. Oh yeah, and see my form change was different. I went ahead and threw the ball like a ninja. All right, very well. Absorb. See, the problem is if I use Dazzling Gleam on you, it's probably gonna KO you because you're part dragon type. I also am having a little bit of difficulty getting you to fit on the screen. Okay, you are defensive, but I don't know if you're defensive enough to take a hit. I think it would be wiser for me to send, maybe Golurk and we just use maybe like Drain Punch and see how much it does. I don't think it'll KO you, but we'll find out in just a moment. All right, Golurk, you're up. Oof, you are a big boy. Okay, and then yeah, you got the Leech Seed. Oh, and I dodged it, thank goodness. All right, so let's try a Drain Punch. This shouldn't KO. Let's find out. Very good. Good job, Golurk. All right, now I can start chucking some balls in it. And actually, because it's nighttime, maybe it's dawn, and maybe it's dusk, whatever, I should be able to use a Dusk Ball on it and have increased odds. So let me find out right now. Yeah, go ahead and restore a little bit of health. Not even worried. All right, let's get that Dusk Ball going. And if a critical catch wants to go into effect, now would be a good time to do so. I did just get that catching charm from Drayton earlier. There you go. Give that a try. 1, 2, 3. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Thank you very much. Glad that worked out. All right. Well, boom. And then Bayleaf will be level 72, which means I'm going to have to stop her from evolving in just a moment. All right, but there you go. That's the Alolan Exeggutor, a grass dragon type Pokemon. Obviously, it makes Exeggutor very, very long. Okay, so that goes to the boxes. Nope, we're going to mash that B button. No, Bayleaf. No. You're fine just the way you are with the leaves around your neck instead of a big ol' weird looking flower. Okay, boom. And then I'll go ahead and grab this too. All right, that's a big ol' Araquanid there, but that's not what I'm worried about right now. All right, so make yourself a TM. Oh yeah, more of this. Okay, here, all right. Go get it, go get it, all creamy. You got it, boom, Slaykoth. You got it, okay, that's 5. All right. And then that'll be 6 if you get that, Slaykoth. All right, cool. And then I gotta go craft another TM. Well, I can do that. I am capable of doing such things. Very good. And then we're gonna skip on the Seviper right now because All Creamy is actually weak to that. Oh, an Adamant Mint, that's good. Yeah, all the items I'm picking up over here are very, very good. Okay, but I don't think I want to be on this part anymore. I think, can I climb up this wall? Oh, can I not? You can't climb up those walls. You have to go around the side over here. Well, that's interesting. But that's fine. Going around the side has brought me to this item, and it's a rare candy. Well, hey, that's actually quite the item to get. I'm grateful for that. Okay, here. Go get it, Trap Pinch. Boom. Okay, there you go. All right, what else we got? What else we got? What else we got? And then catch one fighting type Pokemon. You always want me to be catching stuff, huh? Burning Jealousy, sure. I'll go ahead and make one of those, okay? There you are. And now, that should be my 10th quest. Yeah, I also gotta be careful. I gotta hang on to my LP. All right, so boom. All right, make a sandwich that uses at least 3 ingredients. You want me to make a sandwich right now? Fine, I'll make a friggin' sandwich here. All right, picnic. I can't host a picnic here. Okay, hang on, let's go over toward the water then. All right, we'll go to the water. We'll take a picture of a Pokemon that's swimming. Hey, that is a nice Porygon 2 right there. I can respect that. Do love the Porygon line, always so silly. It's a shame that they can't properly appear in the anime, but alas, rules are rules. They really wanted to complete the Pokemon anime, they'd have another episode with a Porygon 2 and a Porygon Z. All right, anyway, I gotta get over toward the water. I'm going up and over. Up and over, right? This said it was water. Is this not water? Yeah, is this not water? Okay, well then we'll go towards, I don't know. Then we'll go over here. This is that's absolutely water. So we'll keep climbing. All right, we'll keep climbing. I'll go up there. I'll have a picnic that requires me to use a sandwich or create a sandwich that has at least 3 ingredients, and then we'll be good. All right, and here is even another little like TM right here. So I'll take that. Thank you. Let's not worry about the other Pokemon that are here right now. Let's go ahead and let's drop down. Let's drop down. Let's get a picture of a Pokemon that's swimming. Okay, what are my options? Right there, I see it, All right, we're playing a little Pokemon Snap. All right, look at that, Horsea and Seadra and Alomomola. All right, there you go. Boom, glad that counts. Great, make yourself another TM. No, that's too many TMs. I don't need that many. We're just gonna go ahead and have a picnic. There you go. Actually, maybe it's a good thing that I'm having a picnic right now because now I can actually see the Pokemon that are in my party all at once. I've been focusing a lot on Bayleaf and Golurk, but now it'll be nice to actually, well, we can get Koraidon out of there. There you go, look at that. Yeah, and All Creamy's tired. I can't say that I blame her. All right, let's go ahead and make a sandwich. Excuse me. I would like to make a sandwich. You gotta remember how to make a sandwich. All right, make a sandwich. Here you go. Sausage, herb sausage specifically. So it's like plant-based, right? I don't know if that counts. I think I needed to make a new sandwich. I think I did this wrong, and I'm gonna have to redo this. We'll see if the little BP alert thing goes off in a moment, but if it doesn't, well, then I messed up. All right, let's see here. Otherwise, sandwich, plant-based sausage. Plant-based sausage, I quite like it. I've grown quite privy of plant-based food as of late. I quite like it. Plant-based sausage, red meat, that's supposed to be plant-based as well, I quite like. Plant-based chicken is kind of hit or miss, it depends, but otherwise, I've been liking it. Okay. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay, so we're gonna make a sandwich. I'm gonna go into creative mode and then just like pick 3 supplies that I have because that was incorrect. Creative mode, and then we'll do lettuce, tomato, and ham. Yeah, because I said I wanted to go ham, right? And just in case, we'll throw a fried fillet on there, all right? We're good. And then just some salt, and then we'll go ahead and do the Eevee pick, all right? This ought to be sufficient for clearing that BP quest, that BBQ. Okay, here you go. So we'll do that. So we'll put the lettuce on there, and then we'll see what effects this sandwich yields, okay? I don't need to find a bunch of ground type Pokemon. That's not necessary. At least not right now. So we'll do boom. All right, boom. And I still gotta put the ham on there. Shoot, okay, there. All right, and then we'll get the ham. Okay, so we'll do boom. All right, and then we do boom. And then we will do boom. All right, now as long as the top can go on. Oh, frick. Well, I still made a sandwich with 3 types of ingredients. Will that still work? I mean, it literally all fell apart at the very end, but I should still get credit, right? It's still kind of saying that the breaded filet is on there. So it has 3 ingredients. It has the tomato, the lettuce, and the breaded filet. Just all the ham fell off. What a waste of ham. But that's okay. I actually don't even really like ham all that much anyway, so it's definitely whatever. There you go. All right, enjoy that. Very good. Oh, not very good, just like, yeah, 2 stars. Yeah, that does not deserve 3 stars. And then catching power for flying. Great. There, that triggered it. So we'll pack up and go. All right, if I'm gonna be making more TMs, I'd like them to be for TMs that I may actually use in the future, and I can see myself using Smart Strike in the future. I did run it on an Exeggutor at one point, just a decent Steel-type Pokemon, and bypassing accuracy does have its uses. All right, and now I got the BP for that. All right, if I don't stop focusing on BBQs now, this video is gonna go on for another hour, and it's already been long enough. I've already had enough random stuff going on. This is still the same part where I had to take a detour to catch an Iron Bundle and wound up catching an Electivire, and then I had to flip my switch upside down to evolve an Inkay into a Malamar. So, let's go back to the entrance. Let's go ahead if I can donate enough BP to be able to change my pose style again, and with any luck, I'll be able to finally throw the Pokeball with my dominant left hand! And then we'll truly be set on this adventure. I'll have my Bayleaf with me. I'll have my left hand with me. It's gonna be great! All right, so let's go over to the League Club room. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. And let's see what I can do here. Okay, so now we can do boom. Okay, League Club's computer, contribute BP. All right, Baseball Club, look. Consider me your biggest fanatic, all right? I mean, I wasn't super into baseball in the past, but I've gone to my fair share of baseball games over the years. All right, ready to be my sounding board? Yes, yes, yes. All right, so is it just 1 pose at a time? Because otherwise, I'll go and get more BP so I can get more throwing styles. It did say I have more throwing styles, plural, to choose from. Let's see. I'm not seeing you at the top again, but I do need 10 BP to change my style. Oof, and a lot of these are kind of expensive. Okay, well then I'll have to really farm that BP, huh? Fortunately, I do a lot of these in the background anyway, so I'm hoping that by just progressing onward with the plot and catching Pokemon for the sake of the Pokedex anyway, I'll have like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 BP by the end of the next part or 2 anyway. So I might start each part or end each part by contributing more BP to these clubs just to see everything that's available. We can go ahead and get an item printer. I've got enough BP for that. What does this item printer entail? Ah, yes, hi, this is the Science Club. Wow, this is the first time we've ever gotten a donation. Let me hurry right over and deliver that item for you. Yeah? All right. What exactly is this item printer? Oh, hopefully this isn't a whole thing. I'm kind of trying to end the video soon. Thanks for opting in to set up one of our new item printers. I'm a member of the Science Club. We developed this device. I'll be right here if you need help to use it, if it's not too much trouble to have me in your classroom. So straight to it, what is the item printer? If you put materials dropped by Pokemon into this printer along with some BP, you'll be able to get items in exchange. Okay, the item printer is a device that allows you to turn materials that Pokemon drop into items you can use. It's kind of a one kind of item per print job. So think about how many print jobs you carry out each time you load it. Okay. The exact inner workings are a little secret. We're in the midst of applying for a patent, see? But all you need to know is that it takes materials that lets you print items, and it's fantastic. All right, well, I approve of the idea of you getting a patent. That's smart. I've watched enough Shark Tank to know the importance of a patent when you're trying to create new technology, because then you can license it out and get a bunch of money. Anyway, I guess we can go ahead and try it. I want to print something. So let's see. I'm already confused. So I have a bunch of a lot of different supplies. Is the idea that you're giving me more supplies and it takes BP for it? Considering I only have 50 BP right now, I'd rather not use this device right now. So maybe I'll save this for the end of the next part or something. But huzzah! I got the item printer hooked up. Yeah, otherwise I don't quite understand this. I guess if you need more of a specific supply and you don't want to go and hunt down the Pokemon yourself, this is how you do it? I think? Or am I supposed to be contributing all this to you? Because the percentages make me think I'm supposed to give you this stuff and then something will happen when it finally reaches 100 or I guess even 1,000%? Like Morpeko, I can't get more Morpeko stuff. Morpeko is a Pokemon Violet exclusive. Well, all right. I guess we have this, which I can print some items along with the printer. I want to make it better, and we're going to need to collect more data. Okay. So I guess I can make it better after I've contributed more supplies. All right, is that it? Am I going to end this part right here? Or should I try seeing what like throwing styles I have accessible to me? Because I want to get the left-handed throwing style. Why is that so locked behind? I didn't see him mention anything about that, unless I have it already? I think there's a whole lot else I can do right now. We can help you remodel your room. That's exciting. Okay, so you can customize the club room. That's for later. Right now, the main focus is on the throwing styles or the photography. I mean, that's only 50p. Okay, let's just do the throwing style, all right? Change it. So, okay, I don't even get to see the catalog first. I have to give you the money first. All right. Oh, but there it is! There it is! There's the glorious left-handed style! Huzzah! I am so glad that this is back in the game. I'm so glad that we lefties have a little bit of representation. Thank you, Pokemon Company, for acknowledging us 10% of the population, give or take. There you go. We're members of the team, too. Yes, left-handed people. Nice! That's all it is. It literally is just me throwing the ball with my left hand. Nothing fancy, but you know what? I will take it and I will cherish it. All right. Thank you so much. Glad it's in the game. Glad I have access to it. I was afraid I wasn't going to because he didn't mention anything about the left-handed throwing style. It was all about ninja and elegant throwing styles, blah, blah, blah. But whatever. I have it. I'm ready to roll. And now I know that I have secondary objectives that I can work toward here in the League Club Room. But for now, that wraps up this part of Pokemon Scarlet. And I'd like to thank you all for watching. I know it was a long part, but hopefully it was entertaining, and I hope to see you all in future videos. But for now, bye-bye, humans. Whoosh! Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed what you saw, the best ways to support me are to click on the like button down below, and if you have any questions or feedback, please leave a comment. Viewer engagement helps my videos perform better, so anything helps. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more fun gameplay videos. I hope to see you all in the future. Bye-bye, humans. Whoosh!